Good morning, Pumas. It's time for the morning announcements brought to you by the Puma Production class. My name is James Epperson.
And my name is Daniel Holock. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There's a big air show at Andrews Air Force Base that happens every 2 years. They have lots of airplanes, F-16s, B-2s, Thunderbirds perform, things of that nature. So it was also a STEM event. Lots of static displays, lots of demonstrations. I look for opportunities to expose my cadets to different things. Career opportunities, aviation careers, military careers, medical careers, careers in NASA.
One big, huge, no, I said two. One huge plane, it was the inside of it was not at all what I expected. And then the second one was more medical, so it was towards my career.
This was the very, very first time that we've attended the air show and actually also conducted a fundraiser at the air show as well. Ice cream, frozen ice cream, drinks, water, things of that nature.
I had to yell and be like, hey, ice cream over here or whatever, but it was good. For the most part, we met our goal.
And the cadets really had fun with it. They ran the booth. My favorite part of the air show is always the Thunderbirds. I mean, if you haven't gotten a chance to see the Thunderbirds perform, you've got to go see them. They are incredible. It was awesome to see the cadets' eyes just kind of light up, as they, a lot of them were at the air show for the very first time. So that's a joy for me to actually see.
The part had to be just honestly bonding with the cadets and my peers. I didn't really have a favorite part of the field trip, but just seeing more people outside of school in a sense and having their, catching that vibe out of school.
And that's not the only thing ROTC has been up to lately. On September 10th, ROTC took a nice little trip to Marlow Heights for Family Fun Day as a part of a community service project. Captured here is one of our very own students, Sarah Arantes, who entertained the community in a Sonic the Hedgehog suit.
Good morning, Pumas. My name is Jordan Pierre Scott, and I'm going to be your academic anchor for this week. So next week is going to be our annual Spirit Week leading up to our homecoming game. This Wednesday, however, I was able to speak with our senior class president, Kennedy Seabrook, and our vice president, Ashley Contreras. So that way we were able to inform the student body on the fun activities and other activities planned for this year's Spirit Week.
Hello, Kennedy, Ashley, how's it going?
Good.
All right, so next week is going to be our Spirit Week, and every student here is excited to celebrate their Puma pride. Is there any special days planned for next week?
Do you like to talk about the special days, Ashley?
So we already sent out the email with all the days planned. I can't really list them out in order, but we have Character Day, we have
a Rep Your City.
Yeah.
Then we have to do like a college year, that's Puma Day. And then the last day, which is Thursday, is your class color day. So essentially the seniors have New Orleans and their colors like Mardi Gras colors. The juniors have Honolulu and their colors are blue. The sophomores have Los Angeles and their colors is purple. And then the freshmen have New York and their colors black.
Okay, so it's based on different places this time.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. So many students didn't really get to feel much of the Spirit Week last year because everybody returned back from virtual learning. How do you plan to change that for this year?
Okay, so this year we plan to take as much input from you guys as possible in our class meeting. We want you guys to feel free to ask questions, give your input, And that way, as a class, we could go back and like decide which one you guys choose.
How can the student body actually voice, their opinions and make sure that they can just feel more inclusive?
So on Instagram, Class of 23, and even overall SJ, we have, Instagram. So you guys can DM us with any things you guys want to do. Ms. Green's room is always open. Obviously, you guys can come here. We have SGA planning during 3A. So come here anytime and just voice your opinions. Let's see, what else? Our senior Google Classroom, you can put stuff in there too. And yeah.
All right. So what are you guys expecting to see from the students this year?
You students, I would like to see you guys fight less. Because of y'all fights, we couldn't really have stuff last year. So if y'all want fun activities, stop fighting.
Here. Is there anything else for you guys?
Buy your homecoming tickets?
Yes, we're having a homecoming dance for the first time in 3 years. Y'all show up. Yes, yeah. And come to the homecoming game, come to the dance, and have fun.
Participate.
There you go.
Wow, I'm excited for Spirit Week. Glad to see that SGA is doing a good work. Now on to sports.
Hello, this is Malik Yan. I'm covering sports for Wise High School. Today I'm here to tell you about both our JV and varsity games. On the 12th, our girls volleyball team played against High Point with 2 wins for varsity and JV. The girls volleyball team had a winning score of 3-2. It was a close game, but they still managed to pull through. After the varsity game, the girls JV volleyball team scored a 2-0 game against High Point. The 2 games on the 14th were another win for Wise, and this time were games against Flowers. This time we played in the Puma gym, and our varsity had a 3-1 game and our JV had a 2-1. Our final game on the girls' side was for the varsity soccer team, and sadly it was a loss of 0-17 against Laurel High School. All of us at the morning announcements, as well as all of us at Wise, know that our girls team will make a comeback in our near future. Now it's time for the Wise JV and varsity boys games for football and soccer. On the 17th, our varsity Wise football team rolled over Laurel High School with a 50-0 score, leaving Laurel with nothing close to even a point. The JV team got a higher score, 56-0, against Laurel. Our football team dominates Laurel for both JV and varsity. Once more, our soccer team plays Laurel in soccer on the 15th and loses with a score of 1-4. Finally, for our Wise cross-country team, who made it first place in the Prince George's County Invitational Meet. Here's the ladies' volleyball schedule. Our next game will be on the 21st. The girls' varsity and JV team for volleyball will be against Duval. Now, this is our girls' soccer schedule. Also, we have the boys' soccer schedule. For the 22nd, the soccer teams both play against Bowie High School. Also on the 22nd, the JV team plays against Oxon Hill. Up next, we have the cross-country schedule. And finally, our Wise football team schedule. The last game of the week will be on the 23rd, will be against Oxon Hill for varsity. This is all for the sports segment. This is Malik Gant, and thank you for watching.
Good work all around, Pumas. I can't wait to see what else the season has to offer. Now a special report from the Wise Dance team, the Prancing Pumas.
Today I had the great opportunity to speak with Coach Richardson and the co-captain of the Prancing Pumas. Here's how it went.
I became the band dancer coach, 1, because one of my favorite hobbies is to dance, and 2, because I was a part of a team. And when I was younger, the coach wasn't the best. So I inspired to be a better coach than what I had during that time period. I think I make a positive impact on my young ladies because some of them come to me in different forms, very rare and very raw. And I think that I help to inspire them to be better young ladies and young women as they grow up.
Usually, by 5, everybody needs to be dressed, ready to go, because, we march out at like 5:30. Being a band dancer is very fun. I am happy on this team. I wouldn't be on any other team. I'm happy I'm here.
Remember always to have fun and enjoy what you do. And just because you're part of a team doesn't mean that it's something you have to do. It's always a privilege. School comes first. School comes first.
Reporting for Puma Productions, this is Ashley Hines. See you next time.
The African Student Association will be hosting an interest meeting on September 27th from 4 to 5 p.m. in room A122. Contact Ms. Davis at the email address below if you have any questions or concerns. Fame Models will be hosting tryouts starting Monday, September 26, 2022 at 4 p.m. in room C228. Come dressed in your best all black. Ladies, 4 inches or higher. Gentlemen, boots or hard bottom shoes. Free homecoming dresses are available for pickup. See Mrs. Key Grant in room C215 before or after school or during 3B only.
It was another great week at WISE. If you have any announcements you wish to cover, be sure to contact us on Instagram at wise.puma productions and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the most of WISE. See you next Friday.